Hello and welcome. I already recorded the intro, but unfortunately I fucked up, so now I have to start again. So for today's reading, there isn't gonna be any sort of a theme, or at least I don't intend to have any sort of a theme. It's just whatever wants to come through. So I already shuffled the cards, and here are the cards we got. Water is, oh sorry, wrong order. Neptune was for people who pick pile 1, water for pile 2, and Saturn for pile 3. So go ahead and make your selection, and I'll see you at your reading. Hello and welcome people who picked pile 1, Neptune. Let's see what this is about. Neptune is a planet that rules Pisces, which is a water sign, so that could be significant. And Neptune also rules illusions, daydreams, imagination, but also like things that are like hidden or not very obvious. So it could also be like some sort of a delusion or things like that. But let's get started. Okay. Please give me cards for pile 1, whatever it is that they need to hear. Whatever it is that wants to come through, please give me cards for pile 1. Whatever it may be that wants to come through. Okay, we have the Fool. Okay, please give me cards for pile 1. Please give me cards for pile 1. Okay, we have the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay. I'm not sure whether that wants to be in the reverse though. Okay, next is the Star. Okay. Let's give me more cards for pile 1. Please give me more cards for pile 1. Oh, fuck. 9 of Cups. And one more card for pile 1, please. Oh, we have the 2 of Wands. Okay, so this this High Priestess, I don't feel like this is in the reverse. I'm just gonna turn it around. I don't feel like it's in the reverse. And I do read reversals. It just doesn't make sense with the energy I'm picking up. So this feels much more like it's in the upright. And the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so just by looking at it, like this seems like you're about to make some sort of a big decision in your life. This seems like you might be like having a leap of faith. And why I said that the High Priestess doesn't seem like it is in the reverse, because it seems like, and it feels like based on this spread, that you're following your intuition, because that's what the High Priestess is. It could also indicate a person, by the way. I'm not 100% sure whether this is a person or just your intuition. If it is a person, then it could be someone who is like, funny that Neptune is what came out, because the High Priestess would be kind of a Neptunian energy. The High Priestess is someone, usually a female or a feminine energy, who is very in tune with their intuition, who is very spiritual. They might be like a tarot reader or like a spellcaster or something of the sort, or they might read runes or be part of any sort of like a spiritual practice. But it is genuinely someone who is very in tune with their intuition. And if it's not a person, then this is just you being in tune with your intuition. It feels like you're going for something that you really want. It feels like with this spread, you're jumping head first, because that's a Fool, into something that you feel is right. you feel is right. You have the intuition, you have the feeling, you have the gut feeling that this is the right thing for you. And you are hoping a lot. I think you're kind of hoping for the best outcome. This feels like just fucking going for it and hoping for having the best outcome possible. And with the Nine of Cups, it's very obviously something that you really want, something that's like a wish fulfillment for you, something maybe you've been yearning for a while now or something. And this is something that says a couple of things, Two of Wands, but first of all, it is like planning towards the future. So it feels like this spread feels like you're finally going for something that is gonna help you build a better future. And I say finally because there's like this this energy of hesitation with this spread. There are no cards that show me hesitation. I just have this feeling from the spread, and especially with the Devil being here and the Chariot under that. This feels like maybe you've had some sort of bad habits in the past, maybe some toxic behaviors, maybe some toxic patterns or maladaptive behaviors, whatever. And this seems like this is what you're going against. Like maybe whatever this thing is that you're finally going for had like a lot of anxiety attached to it in the past. Or like maybe this is something that would change these things for you, that would change these bad patterns for you. Maybe I got like maybe you're like going to therapy. And that's what I'm reading here. Maybe you're like deciding to go to therapy. That's one way to read this. But it feels like something has held you back in the past. And it's finally gone. And it's not even that it's completely gone. It's that you are brave enough to ignore it. You're brave enough to say that this is not how I want to live my life. This is not what I want in my future. This is not what I want. So I'm going to do something that I am completely inexperienced in, or maybe something that I am completely, I don't know, new to, or maybe just something that is a bit more risky, or something that is new in general, that does not condone these bad patterns that I've had in the past. And once that happens, things are going to move forward very fast. So this seems like this is like a huge leap of faith you have to take. And once you do, things are going to fall into place. Things are going to fall into place. That's what I'm getting with this. So also with the Two of Wands, this could indicate some sort of physical distance. This could indicate that maybe you're moving, like maybe you're moving to like somewhere far away, maybe to like a new state or maybe a new country or something like that. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but I see like a very positive, this is like a very positive spread here. This is like literally you saying fuck you to your demons and doing shit you want to do anyway. And I applaud you because that's really fucking difficult to do. And I know that it's really fucking difficult to do. So good on you. Congrats. Okay, I'm gonna start clarifying with this Lenormand and see what comes up. Okay, but for like this spread, I didn't even feel like I needed a Lenormand to clarify, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I always do. Okay, please clarify the Fool. Please clarify the Fool. Please clarify the Fool. The Child. So yeah, this is absolutely new beginning energy. This is huge new beginning energy. Very huge new beginning energy. Please clarify the High Priestess. 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 Please clarify the, thank you, the clover. Okay, so this very well could be your intuition guiding you into a very lucky situation. Please clarify the star. Please clarify the star. Please clarify the star. Please clarify, thank you. The magic lamp. Yeah. Okay. Please clarify the 9 of cups. 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 I think I'm already seeing what's going on here. Please clarify the 9 of cups. 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 What the fuck is up? Come on. Please clarify the 9 of cups. Please clarify the 9 of cups. Please clarify the 9 of cups. Come on, please give me a card. We have the crossroads. Okay. And please clarify the 2 of wands. Please clarify the 2 of wands. Please clarify the 2 of wands. Please clarify, thank you. The ship. Yeah, exactly what I was talking about. This is either talking about travel or moving. So maybe you're moving somewhere far away from where you were living so far. Okay. So yeah, like I said, huge new beginning energy. And we have the magic lamp here. 1 second, I just need to drink a little bit. Okay. So with the oh, come on. Okay. So with the magic lamp and the star being here, this feels like you've had a dream for quite a while, and it almost feels like it's unattainable. It feels like no matter what you do, you're never gonna reach it. Or at least that's what's inside your head, is what I'm getting here. Is that you're hoping for this to work out, but this dream has always seemed something that will always seemed like something that will never come together. So actually what I'm getting here is that you are going against your own shitty behavior that you've learned due to trauma, probably your own bad or incorrect judgments. That's what I see here. You're going against your own incorrect judgments, because this feels like something you've wanted for a really long time, and you always believe that it will never come together. You always believe that this is just like not possible. Or that is the magic lamp, like wishful thinking, something that it has like nothing to do with reality, etc., etc. And the way I read this is that you're finally not listening to the bad voice inside your head. That's what this reads like. This reads like you're at a point where you can go and tell that bad voice in your mind to go fuck itself, and you go ahead and do what you want anyway. And that is the real courage. That is real courage. That is when you are actually strong, where you have a lot of shit going on and your own mind is against you, but through better judgment you can tell your own mind to get fucked and not hold you back any longer. So I'm very happy to see that. I'm very happy to see that. Because like I said, this exactly feels like you have an intuition about something good that will lead you into a very, very lucky and prosperous situation. Sorry, that's my phone. And like I said, it's a huge new beginning energy. this is something that you kind of have this feeling about, or not feeling about it, you've kind of had this bad thoughts about that, oh, it's never gonna happen, oh, it's never gonna come together, oh, it's never gonna blah 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 blah, but you're doing it anyway. But you're doing it anyway. And with the Nine of Cups and the Crossroads, it's like there is still a decision you need to make here to get what you truly want, to get that wish fulfillment that you truly want. There is some kind of a choice you have to make here. And maybe that choice involves moving or traveling or something like that. But like I said, this feels like is that maybe you've been sabotaging yourself in the past. Maybe you're like prone to that. I can relate. But it feels like this spread feels like you've been your own worst enemy for God knows how long. For many, many, many years, you have been your own worst enemy because you made yourself believe that your dreams are unattainable. You made yourself believe that your dreams are never going to come true, and it doesn't matter what you do, it's not gonna happen. And that's not true. The only way to make dreams come true is to do something about them. And like I think in one of my previous reading, I talked about this, that usually like people imagine the difference between success and failure is like if you go one way then you succeed, and if you go another way then you fail. But that's not exactly how it goes. You go through failure after failure after failure after failure, and if you keep going, that's when you're gonna succeed. So again, that's just putting it out there. So maybe things are gonna be difficult for you in the beginning. Maybe at the start it's gonna be awkward, or that's the energy I'm getting, that maybe it's gonna be like kind of awkward in the beginning, whatever this is, but it's steadily going to grow into something great. And I'm not exactly sure what exactly this is. I'm not exactly sure what exactly this is. I'm gonna say that this is probably like a move. This is probably a move. It doesn't necessarily have to be, because the ship is more about travel rather than moving. This could also like literally mean that you're about to have kids, and that is this energy that you're like plunging into, that maybe you want to have kids. But honestly, that's not what I'm getting here. That's not what I'm getting here. I'm just getting the Child card being here as like an innocent new beginning. Okay, I have to pick this up, sorry. Okay, sorry. So what I was talking about was, I don't know, but I wanted to clarify more what's going on over here, because I think what I said was that this is likely a move, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, since the ship is more about travel rather than a move. So we're gonna check out some clarifications here. Okay. What else can you tell me about Judgment. Okay. This could be like literally a Deus Ex Machina. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna die is what I almost said. Yeah, hopefully I'm not gonna die. Fuck. Sorry. So what I was starting to say is that this could be like a Deus Ex Machina moment. Like this may be like some divine interference, so to speak, this situation. Okay, please tell me more about what's going on with Power 1 and what this is. Please tell me, thank you. We have the Ace of Vessels. Okay, please tell me more about what this situation is. We have the Page of Cups. Okay. Please tell me more about what this is. The Star again. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, please tell me more about what this is. What's going on with Pile 1, what the situation is. Thank you. And we have the Knight of Coins. Okay, so... okay. Prudence, Knight of Cups, Four of Cups. Okay. So, this seems like I'm guided to read the Ace of Vessels as the Ace of Cups here. So this could be talking about a situation that has been moving very slowly in the past. There has been a lot of hoping, a lot of wishing, a lot of imagining. That's probably why we have Neptune here as well. This feels like something that was very heavy on your mind, very heavy in your imagination. And this finally seems like it's grounding. Like the Knight of Coins is also a meaning that it's finally grounding and it's finally becoming reality. Even though it's slow, and what I feel with this is that it has been very slow in the past, and this has been a very slow movement forward, a very slow progress that you have been going on or going about in this situation. With the Ace of Cups, because like I said, I'm kind of guided to read the Ace of Vessels here as the Ace of Cups. So I'm going to read it as the Ace of Cups. The Judgment, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Cups. This could have to do with this could either have to do with your self-love, or this could have to do with someone else. But I'm not really seeing another person in the cards, honestly. I'm not really seeing another person in the cards. So this feels more like you're kind of like learning to deal with your emotions, almost like. So yeah, this, like, remember when I said that this maybe a little bit feels like you're starting to go to therapy? That could be something that's going on here. But why the travel? Why the travel? Like, what is this traveling? What is this hoping? What is this traveling and what is this hoping? And we have the Seven of Vessels. What is this traveling? What is this hoping? Prudence. What is this traveling? What is this hoping? What is this traveling? Ooh, and we also have the Nine of Vessels. Yeah, this is about self-betterment. We also have the Two of Wands again. Are you fucking kidding me? And under that, we also have the Lovers. And the Hierophant. And Rebirth. Wow, what the fuck? Okay, and we also have the female version of the Fool. And we also have the Empress. So, and the Misery Collector. Yeah, I think I understand what this is about. I think that you might have like some kind of a psychological wound around women in general, but especially maybe your mother. Like maybe there's some sort of a mother wound that you have to heal and you have to reconcile within yourself. And yeah, this feels like a healing journey, especially with all the vessels being here. Like I'm gonna have to take a look at the guide to see what the vessels mean, because I don't remember. I don't use this deck too often. So let's see. Seven of Vessels here. It says reintegrate authentic feelings. Learn what to separate or integrate. Your true nature and shape were finally exposed to you. This is a moment of trials and tests. If you are tough, you become stronger. Do not doubt yourself. This is not a moment of confusion. Perseverance will help you achieve your objectives and maintain control. Some people will try to help you, but it is up to you to decide which road you want to follow. That's interesting, with the crossroads also being there. There is always something in the way. You just have to learn to overcome the obstacles. And again, that leads back to what I said about how success works, and how most people think that success is just something that you achieve instead of failure, and it's not something you achieve after multiple failures, which is the truth, is how you succeed. Okay, so even with this dissonance, the birds are in their own nature and purpose in the air. That's talking about the symbolism of the card, because there's 3 birds there. This element is associated with harmonization and fructification. The air gives life to all corporeal and substantial things which are born and generated from the earth. That was a quote by the Hermetic and Alchemical writings of Paracelsus 135. You're achieving a special orbit that does not collide with any other, because every trajectory is unique. Such manifestation dissipates the fog of ignorance and obstinacy. The door to self-transmutation has let the light of dawn in. This stage awakens you to your authentic feelings. The violence of reality might find you off guard, but this could be the only true way to move forward. The light may hurt your eyes at first, but will soon reveal the true paths. Yeah, this is like the vessels in general are about like psychological work and alchemical work and transformation within yourself. So this, like I said before, definitely has that therapy feeling. And we also have the Nine of Vessels, which I'm gonna also check and read because I don't use this deck too often. So okay, we have the Nine of Vessels over here. Okay, it says, accept who you are, reconciliation. Accept who you are. We all look like strange creatures in this realm. Notice how strong the chimera is, with every head focusing and receiving energy from different sides, exactly like you. Again, that is talking about the symbolism of the card. Like the chimera has like a bird head and like two other heads, like maybe a dog and like I'm not sure what that is, but it has like three different heads, and it also like symbolizes a further stage within this alchemical process of reconciling with yourself, whereas here the three birds of red, white, and black are separate and are attacking each other. And in the Nine of Vessels, they are already integrated into one being, having three heads, the white, the black, and the red. Okay, so remember that you need to keep your balance, your light and your darkness. You finally feel that your opposites are being merged, conscious and unconsciously. The union of both allows your higher self to emerge. You are no longer repressed by illusions and delusions. Neptune. This card, bearing the number 9, 3 times 3, along with the three heads of the chimera, establishes that you have the power to create the present, perceive the future, and benefit from your past experiences, providing you with the full comprehension of your true nature. You may not like what you see at first sight, but in this moment you are what you are, and that is the purest shape of you. Embrace it and let your whole body, soul, and mind be in harmony. So yeah, this is I'm reading like several things into this. So the main theme is bettering yourself here. The main theme is absolutely here about bettering yourself. And I'm also going to check out prudence because I don't fucking remember what that is. I believe it is it's like an alternate card to strength. But so what I was saying is that this is very obviously talking about you bettering yourself in some way. So again, the therapy thing is possible. But what I'm also getting here is that I also had like an idea that maybe this is like a little bit of a Nine of Cups thing, and we already had the Nine of Cups at the beginning of the reading and the first 5 cards. So this also gives me like a little bit of a Nine of Cups feeling. Like something you really want to achieve and something you dream about. But also it said reconciliation. So this is about reconciling with yourself, but I feel like there's something more here. Like maybe you want to reconcile with someone else, but it also feels like you have to reconcile with yourself before you can do that. It feels like you're jumping into yourself to do the inner work. but it also has like something, it also has like something special about it. Like it's not just about you. Almost feels like it's not just about you. which is weird. Okay, I'm also going to read Prudence because I don't remember that one either. I really should use this deck a bit more. Okay. Major Arcana. No, Fortitude was the one that was the what the fuck? Okay, so Fortitude was the one that was the other card of the Strength. And now I'm looking for Prudence. Okay, I'm just gonna stop the recording while this is going on. Okay, so Prudence is the alternate card for the Hanged Man. Not Strength. I thought it was the Strength. But it has a different meaning, and I'm gonna read that now. Prudence stands at the number 12, just between the Strength and Temperance. This card follows the traditional allegorical depiction of the virtue prudentia. In modern times, prudence has become synonymous with cautiousness. This way, prudence represents the stage of being careful in the way we make decisions, avoiding unnecessary risks. Just like the Hanged Man, prudence advises us to avoid impulsiveness in our decisions and to wait for the right time to act. The most common element to this allegory are the snake and the two heads. In the Gospel of Matthew, prudence is a quality attributed to snakes as a mirror that allows us to see different perspectives. The two heads are related to the past and future and as determinant elements before any decision is taken. What happened before and what possibly happens afterwards. The duality masculine-feminine is also visible as a symbol of balance between body and mind. While one looks up, the other one looks down, evaluating possibilities. And again, I'm showing you the card so you understand the way it describes the symbology. So what this gets, what I get from this is that you have probably thought about this whole thing a lot, and you're probably like cautious. You're probably careful. Maybe you're like a little bit maybe you're like a little bit afraid, but also a little bit like apprehensive. Maybe you like don't completely trust this whole thing that is going on, but this is like, it feels like it's very obviously and strongly being driven by the need to better yourself. But I'm also getting like the masculine feminine with this. So this could also talk about you trying to balance your masculine and feminine energies. And what also gave me like a little pause over here was that this is like a skull down here, and the snake that it is talking about, the snake is going through like a stigmata in the person's hand. Like there's a hole in the middle of their palms, like probably representing Jesus, and it is somehow connected to the skull over here. I think this is about rebirth. It's about shedding your old skin. At least that's what I'm getting. Like the connection between the two things is the symbolic meaning of change, the symbolic meaning of rebirth. And like I said, I saw the card come out as well. So this is, to me, more talking about a strong desire to change. Like, it feels like you're being like cautious about it, you're being careful about it, you're like not really it's weird because at the beginning with the Fool being the first card, it seems that you have like this vehement strong desire to like maybe even a little impulsively go into this whole thing. And I'm gonna have to say that that feels like a good energy. This feeling of hesitation, because there is a feeling of hesitation here, and maybe a feeling of knowing just how much work you have to do, or maybe just imagining how much work you have to do. It might be like something that holds you back. Might be something that holds you back. And like I said, we had the Two of Wands again, we had the Lovers, we had the Hierophant, which here is the Pope, and we had the Rebirth, and then another Fool card, and the Empress, and the Misery Collector. Yeah, that's what I read as you probably having some sort of a wound, psychological wounding with your mother, or women in general. Like maybe there is something there that needs to be healed, and it seems like that's exactly what you want to do. Yeah, King of Cups when I cut the deck. From the Page of Cups, we go to the King of Cups, because Page of Cups was at the kind of like the center of the reading when I started pulling from this deck. And this is talking about emotional immaturity, and King of Cups is talking about emotional maturity. And what's interesting here is that we also have a Queen of Vessels here. We also have a Queen of Vessels here. And we also have something, this is the Four of Vessels. But look at the symbology here. Like this is specifically talking about rebirth. This is specifically talking about the card of death and rebirth. It's like going below into the darkness and transforming and being reborn. And then there's this angelic figure who is giving this reborn black person, still like dripping with almost like the blood of the womb, and giving them this like shawl, or I'm not sure what to call it. This feels like there's someone in here who's guiding you through this. This positively feels like there's someone in here who's guiding you through this, especially with the Queen of Vessels coming out under the King of Cups. There is someone here who knows how this shit works, because this is the Queen of Vessels. And like I said, the vessels are the cards for alchemy, for transformation, for bettering yourself, for the inner journey. That is what the vessels represent, the inner journey. And I feel like there's someone here, with these two cards. I feel like there's someone here who's helping you through this process. Like I said, this angelic figure giving this person this like piece of cloth, or I'm not sure how to call it. This feels like someone is helping you. This feels like someone is helping you through this very, very strongly. Very, very strongly. So again, this could very well be your therapist, if your therapist is a female. But this is like a feminine energy, someone who knows how this shit is done. So this, like I said, this could very, very easily be just your therapist guiding you through this whole situation, and helping you become more emotionally mature, and regulate your emotions better, because that's what this seems to be about. That's what this seems to be about. We also have a Four of Wands under that, so I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna check out who this Queen of Vessels is. Can you tell me? Fuck. Okay. Can you tell me more? Fuck. Can you tell me more about... Jesus! Did you fucking see that? Oh my god. 10 of Vessels. Yeah. Oh my god. 2 of Cups. This is not your therapist. This is not your therapist. Fuck. This is not your therapist. The Emperor. Knight of Wands. Fucking... Fuck, I dropped it again. 9 of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, no, this is not your therapist. This is not your therapist. 9 of Wands, like I said. Okay, so what this is that there is someone here. There is someone here the both of you, who you have like feelings for one another. Like the two of you are like interested in each other. But what I'm getting here is that like the way this shit came out was like the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords, and then I got the Ten of Vessels, and then I got the Two of Cups and the Emperor and the Knight of Wands. So what this is telling me is that this is someone who has been like betrayed. This was someone who has been like really, really, really strongly betrayed in the past. It could be by you. I'm not gonna lie, this could be by you, because we have the Emperor and the Knight of Wands here. So you could have been like very how do I put this? First of all, you could have been very like all over the place with this person, very inconsistent. Maybe you like ghosted them a lot, maybe you like only showed up whenever you felt like it, and you were like never there for them, and you just kind of like didn't, you never really were like a part of their life that they could depend on. And you may also have been like overly strict or overly unemotional. You may have been like trying to pretend like you have the power here somehow, or in some way, if this is you. And since these cards are coming out, I'm gonna guess that this could very well be you. So this could very well be a person who you have hurt. Like you didn't let this person close to you. You kind of like felt like your image was more important than them, etc., etc. And like this image of not really feeling anything, or not really finding other people important, and you're just kind of the boss of your life, and that's that. So that seems like it could have been something that happened, but going back to these three cards, with the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords, like I said, even if this wasn't you, this person has been betrayed. Like Four of Cups is like a rejection card. So you may have rejected this person in the past, and that was that Knight of Wands, Emperor behavior that we saw. That maybe you just kind of rejected this person, maybe you just kind of didn't want them in your life, or you just didn't really care about them, is what I'm getting here with this. And that maybe you like even have gone behind their backs, like maybe with the moon being here, maybe you lied about something to this person, maybe you weren't completely honest with this person. But what I'm getting here is that the most important part here, the pinnacle of this whole amalgamation of horrible cards that I just pulled, or at least pretty bad cards, because Four of Cups, Seven of Swords is really bad, especially combined with the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. Like this is some fuckboy energy, honestly. Like this is some emotionally unavailable energy, and like stringing the other person along energy. But it's also like if you, because you have all the right in the world to reject someone. Like I'm not saying that you can't reject another person, because that's wrong, because that's fucking bullshit. Sorry, I dropped the card again. Okay, so what I get with this is that, like I said, you can reject someone, anyone you want. Like I'm not saying that you can't. You can reject whoever the fuck you want. But there was something here with this rejection that was like dishonest. You either lied to them, or you omitted the truth, or this was just like some not okay behavior here on your part. Like I said, especially combined with the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. Like this is like not a good energy, honestly. But like I said, the pinnacle of all these shitty cards is the Ten of Vessels. And that tells me, and then we also have the Two of Cups, by the way. And that tells me the story of this Queen of Vessels, like the one I told you about, who it seems like is helping you through this whole situation, this Queen of Vessels. Because what the Ten of Vessels here tells me is that all the shit that happened, everything that has happened, all the hurt this person accumulated throughout this situation, all the pain, all the suffering, all the everything, all the horrible feelings, this person went ahead and like fucking transformed it. This person like fucking went ahead and made themselves better with all the shit that they got thrown at. They got thrown at them. So this feels like even if you would want the worst for this person, or even if the worst things would happen to this person, they would still go ahead and like turn things in a way to make them be in their own favor. So this person feels like I said, they went through all this pain, they went through all this shit. Maybe, like I said, it was you. It seems like you could have had very well could have had a role in breaking this person, because this feels like painful shit. This feels like painful shit. Like a transformation to this degree does not happen without a lot of painful shit. And it seems like all the crap that this person was thrown at, or all the crap that this person came across, or all the crap that you were giving them, they just took all that shitty energy, they took all that negative energy, they took all that suffering and everything, and all the horrible things, and just made themselves better with it. They just fucking leveled up with it, with all the shit they've got thrown at. Pretty fucking awesome. Pretty fucking cool. So this person is like yeah, like with the Queen of Vessels, it's obviously like this person is an alchemist. This person, no matter what the fuck you throw at them, they're gonna come out on top. Like, they're gonna be victorious, because they know how to make shitty situations favor them. They know how to turn shitty situations in their own favor. They know how to make good out of the bad things. And that's what this Ten of Vessels is telling me with the peacock and everything. Maybe they even had like some sort of a physical glow up through this whole situation. Like, maybe they look a lot better now than they used to, or something like that. And we also see some music indicated here, so that could also be something. That could also be like a thing. I don't know. But with the peacock especially, this person knows their worth now. This person knows their worth now, and not in like a narcissistic way, but in a healthy way. This person knows that they are like not to be fucked with, and they don't tolerate people just messing around with them. This is like a fuck around and find out type of a person. But at the same time, if like someone would fuck around with this person, I don't feel like they would like take some kind of huge revenge on them or anything like that. This person couldn't give a fuck. This person couldn't give a fuck. Like, if you're a dick to them, then you don't exist to them. They have healthy boundaries. Like, if you're an asshole, then you're out of their life, and that's that. And they worked really fucking hard on these boundaries, and they worked really fucking hard on who to allow in their lives and who not to. So this is like kudos to this person, whoever the fuck they are. Probably someone who you had like mutual feelings for. Like, maybe this is your ex, maybe this is your current girlfriend, or boyfriend, but I'm getting a feminine energy, so I'm gonna say that this is probably a woman, or someone who is like identifies as a feminine, or a woman, or as like a feminine presenting, maybe. So like any or all of those things can be valid here. So you don't necessarily have to be assigned female at birth to be a woman. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So So like I said, this feels like a female energy, and it feels like you have the both of you have like mutual feelings for each other. So this is not your therapist. This is someone you may have had like a longer connection with, especially with the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. It feels like you held back a lot in the past, and you were just like very sporadic and very unpredictable with this person, like ghosting them one day and then like talking a lot to them the next, or maybe something like that. But with the Emperor being here, this more like feels like you have held yourself back a lot. You've held yourself back a lot from this person, is what I'm getting here. Okay. What else can you tell me about pile 1 and their situation? We have the we have the 2 of Wands again. We have the fucking 2 of Wands again. What the fuck? What's up with this 2 of Wands? What do you want to do? What is this 2 of Wands? What is pile 1 doing? Like, what do they want to do? 5 of Wands. Okay. 5 of Wands, Ace of Swords. Okay, I think I'm getting it. But I'm gonna get another card. 5 of Swords, Ace of Wands. Okay, what else? Ace of Swords, sorry. 5 of Wands, Ace of Swords. What else is this? 2 of Wands. What else can you tell me about this? What is pile 1 doing? What is this? Fuck. 8 of Swords. 8 of Wands. What the fuck am I doing with swords and wands? Getting them wrong. But we also have the 5 of Swords. Yeah. The 6 of Vessels. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Vessels. 4 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Okay, so I think what this tells me, other than the fact that I need to drink because my mouth is really dry, what this is telling me is that I think this has a lot to do with this person. I think like whatever you're getting ready to do, like, yeah, therapy and healing is one thing that's obviously there, that's very strongly there, but it seems like there's like another how do I put it, there's like another layer to this whole thing. And the other layer to this whole thing is it almost feels like you have to set things straight with this person who I've been talking about, who you see on the 8 of Wands. So this feels like you want to talk to this person. This feels like you want to talk to this person. This feels like you want to tell the truth to this person. And it feels like this might like go into a fight. Like you two might like end up having a fight about this whole situation. So like what I'm seeing here is that it doesn't necessarily have to be. What I'm seeing here is that you are getting ready to go into a conflict situation, a difficult situation which has possible conflict in it, and tell the truth anyway, and talk to this person, talk to this feminine energy here. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting here, is that you're getting ready to set the record straight with this person. That's what I'm seeing. And this person, like, it seems like this is a situation that might like end in a fight, or this just might be like a conflict type of a situation, and you may have like issues around conflict. You may have like issues around going into situations that are potentially conflicting, or not conflicting, that are potentially that could potentially result in like conflict and like a fight, or like, I don't know, things like that. Like maybe you're like very conflict avoidant. And again, I can relate, so I'm not trying to judge you when I say these things. I also have issues. Everybody does. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that maybe you're going against this fear. You have, oh my god, and the devil again. Are you fucking kidding me? I split the deck and the devil came out. And like I said, you remember we have the devil at the bottom of the deck with the first deck that I used. So yeah, that is exactly what I wanted to say. That is exactly what I wanted to say. Maybe you have like an unhealthy behavior concerning conflict. Maybe you have like this aversion towards conflict. Maybe you're like very afraid of situations where there are conflict. And again, I can relate, so I'm not trying to make you feel bad about yourself. I'm a very conflict avoidant person, unfortunately. I'm doing my best to consciously go against this behavior that I have and go into situations that may involve conflict anyway. And that's basically the only way you can do this. That's the only way you can. The only thing you can do about it is that to go against your own feelings of, no, I don't want to do this. That's how you heal most things. You just go against what you want to do. Okay, so yeah, with the devil, this seems like there's some kind of toxic behavior here. When it comes to conflict, like maybe you're prone to invalidating the other person. Maybe you're prone to shutting down emotionally. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Maybe you're prone to taking all the blame on yourself and then later realizing that you're like kind of took the submissive way out. Or maybe you have the exact opposite problem. Maybe you want the other person to be the submissive one in conflicting situations. It could be a plethora of different things, but there is something here that is like not healthy about conflict resolution, or like a problematic behavior when it comes to conflict resolution. Like I said, it could be just avoidance. That's what it could be. And like I said, what I see here is that you're like getting ready to go against these bad behaviors that you have. Like the devil came out twice to clarify this whole situation. This seems like you're deliberately going against these things, which is very good, and I commend you, because that's how you heal. That's how you heal. You have to deliberately go against your own bad urges, your own unhealthy urges. That's how you create new neural pathways in your brain, and that's how you basically reprogram your brain and teach your brain how to behave instead. And you have to do it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And it's very, very difficult in the beginning. It's extremely difficult, and every time it's very difficult. But the more you do it, it's going to be more easier, because the new neural pathway is going to form in your brain. And then after a while, it's just going to be like second nature, and that's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to behave like. So yeah, I'm completely aware of how difficult this is, and I'm sorry you have to go through this. I also split the deck again, and we have the Knight of Swords. So this seems like this seems like, yeah, Queen of Wands, the Fool again. What the fuck? With Ten of Swords, Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you've had a lot of pain in your past. Like with this Knight of Swords, it feels like you like want to rush in and talk to this person like ASAP. You want to like go and like tell them everything as soon as possible and as fast as possible. And it seems like maybe you want to talk about your past. Maybe you want to talk about why you behaved this certain way, which was the Knight of Wands and the Emperor here, which is basically telling me that you were like very inconsistent with this person, and you were very like unemotional with this person. And we also had the Seven of Wands, which is telling me, with the Moon being there, that you basically lied to them about something or omitted the truth about something. And it seems like you're wanting to like come in and talk to this person about these things. You want to tell them that, hey, I'm sorry I was very inconsistent, or I'm sorry I was very unemotional. I've had a lot of pain in my past, and I've had a lot of heartbreak in my past. I've had a lot of trauma. I've had a lot of bad relationships, and I'm sorry I behaved this way. I want to make it up to you. This is why I behaved this way. This is what's the truth. That's what I'm getting with this. That's what I'm getting with this. And through that, through dealing with that, and through taking accountability, it seems like you are also becoming a counterpart to this person, because we had the Queen of Vessels, someone who knows how to go through this shit, someone who is an alchemist, someone who has experience doing all this crap, and here you are as the King of Vessels, as someone who also has the capacity and the understanding how to go through these things. So what I'm seeing here is a very, 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 very positive outcome. I'm seeing an extremely positive outcome. I'm seeing that by taking accountability for your actions and by realizing that your trauma is the one who is leading you in certain behaviors and not your own free will, or not your own mind. Well, it is your own mind, it's just not free will because it's trauma based. But it seems like just by acknowledging that, you will have like a huge level up here. You will have like a huge level up here, because that is the first step, and that is often the most difficult step. Acknowledging that we quote unquote made mistakes, and at the same time acknowledging that these behaviors and these things that we do are not our fault, because the trauma we faced were not our fault, but it is our responsibility to fix it. And what's also very important is that this behavior or these behaviors don't make us a bad person. They don't make us like a horrible person. You don't have to banish these things into your shadow, is what I'm saying. Is that the most difficult thing about this whole thing? What I'm getting with your reading is that you're taking these things out of your shadow. You're finally shining light on them. Okay, so what I was talking about here is that it seems like you making up with this person, and you communicating with this person and going into this possibly conflict, or this possible conflict. It will set you down a path that you require to heal, is what I'm getting. What I'm getting is that through talking to this person and through taking accountability for your actions and also understanding why you did them, without blaming the other person, without blaming yourself, and without trying to make them feel bad for you, like without like trying to do a pity party for yourself, and also acknowledging how much you hurt them because of your own pain. I feel like this is gonna be the step. I feel like this is gonna be the step that you need to take in order to become someone who also knows how to cleanse their darkness. So like I said, what I was talking about is that you're taking these things out of your shadow. And by taking these things out of your shadow, you're also taking these things out of your shadow. The Knight of Wands and the Emperor. Because you're no longer going to be like, oh no, I'm not that type of a person. Oh, I would never do that. Oh, I'm better than that. And then you're like kind of denying doing these things, and you're kind of denying that you have any control or accountability here. And that's one of the most difficult steps, by the way, in this whole process of like changing yourself and therapy and whatever, is taking accountability and realizing that you sometimes do things that you are ashamed of and that you would rather not have anyone know that you do, including yourself. So the point is, if something is in your shadow, then you deny that thing, and then you deny that thing being a part of you. And through the denial, you bury it into your subconscious mind and allow it to operate further without being checked or controlled by you. So basically, you allow it unchecked power over yourself. That's what you do when you put something like this in your shadow. You have to face it, and you have to look at it, and you have to tell yourself that, yeah, this is what I'm prone to doing. Unfortunately, I have a pattern and I'm prone to doing this. I am very ashamed of it, but I have to look it in the eye and realize that I'm doing it, because that's the only way I can fucking stop doing it. And I know that it is incredibly difficult. I have many years of therapy behind me, and still to this point, there are like difficulties about this for me sometimes. especially in the like near past. There was like a huge breakthrough I went through, and it was like very difficult, and it completely hinged on me being able to look myself in the eye and say that I'm doing this shit subconsciously and I have a pattern for this and I hate it, but it's the truth. And that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. And under these cards, I have like a lot of really positive cards here. Like we have the Queen of Wands. So I'm gonna say that this is gonna be probably the Queen of Vessels. It's almost like you're gonna take this person out of their boundaries energy, because what I'm getting with this Queen of Vessels here is that this person went through a lot and they are protecting themselves from further harm because they have worked so hard on their own peace. So maybe that is how this person will be at first. Maybe they're gonna be like very assertive, very protective of their boundaries, and such. But it feels like you're gonna take them out of that energy and more into like this sexual type of an energy. And this might also mean that that this person is like very physically attractive. They could also be like a fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Stellium, chart ruler. We have the Fool again. We have the Five of Coins. We have the Nine of Cups again. Like, are you fucking kidding me? We have the same cards. And then we have the Six of Cups. And then we have the Empress. And then we have the Fooless. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so the thing is that this is like telling me a story. And the story this is telling me is that you jumping in, you throwing caution to the wind and going on your own path and like taking this leap of faith, either towards your own healing or towards this person. But I feel like these two things are somehow like intertwined. You're finally gonna fucking come out of this Five of Pentacles energy that you've been in for God knows how long, where you feel like you're an outcast, where you feel like you don't belong, where you feel like you're like not part of communities, where you feel like you're alone in the world. Because this feels a little bit like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like maybe you are overly independent and you are through this you are creating situations where on the one hand you subconsciously want to feel your own independence, but on the other hand you subconsciously strengthen this belief in inside yourself that you are like an outcast and you're alone and you have to do everything alone. So that is also something that seems to be like a thing here. And once you finally get out of that through this process and you finally get what you want, this connection, whatever it is, it could be like a soulmate connection, because this is the Six of Cups. It could be like an older connection. It could be like a childhood connection. It could have a lot of nostalgia to it. But what I'm getting here is like a sense of childhood wonder. And then we have the Empress. And then we have the Fooless. That's the female version of the Fool. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So like I said, this is telling me a story. The story this is telling me is that, yeah, this person might be a little bit like defensive in the beginning. This person might be a little defensive in the beginning once you start talking to them again. But as soon as they see you putting in the effort and putting in the emotion and going to them and being honest with them, and maybe even, because the Queen of Vessels was the first time they came out, maybe even asking for help from them. Like as soon as they see you putting in the effort and being honest, they're gonna flip. And by that I mean a positive way. Like this feels like you have to make the jump first. You have to make the jump first. And once this person sees that you are like how do I put it? You are like consistent, you put in effort, you are serious about this, and you are not just doing the old shtick of the Knight of Wands, like talking to them for 2 weeks and then disappearing for 2 months kind of thing. Once they see that you're serious and that you're serious about your own emotions, about them and for them, and your own emotions around like trauma that you have and how you want to heal that. Like as soon as they see that, and as soon as you are like emotionally open with them and tell them the truth about maybe how you feel, maybe you never told them, I don't know, that's like what I got right now, or like maybe just be honest about how important they are to you, because this is like a very deep important connection here. And as soon as they see that, and as soon as you're like honest with them and honest about your feelings and honest about your traumas and your struggles, they're gonna be like, okay, now it's my turn to jump. So what I'm getting here is that, like I said, you're gonna have to jump first, but this person is also gonna jump. Like, this person is not gonna leave you hanging. This person is not gonna leave you hanging. They're probably gonna go into their like Empress energy, which is like the amalgamation of all the queens. So this is like probably one of the best cards, if not the best card, that could represent a feminine energy in the tarot deck. So they are gonna go into this in a healthy energy, is what I'm getting. This is gonna go in a healthy energy, and they're also gonna take the leap of faith with you. If this is about getting together in a relationship, they're gonna say yes. And we got the Knight of Cups, which is like an offer of love, basically. So, and if you look at this, they are like looking at each other, and that is also something that is important in tarot, whether the pictures are lining up in the way of they are looking at one another or not. It's not always important, but this time I feel like this is very significant, that that once you like go to this person with your true feelings, your true emotions, and being honest and open, they're gonna take the leap of faith with you. And you're not gonna be the only one, but you're gonna have to start it. You're gonna have to start it, is what I get. Probably because of if I'm reading it correctly, and you really did have this I don't know, bad something with this person. Like, if you really were inconsistent and not showing emotions and rejecting this person and kind of not being honest with them, then yeah, you're the one who's gonna have to like start this process, is what I'm getting. Like, this person is not gonna try to fix something that they didn't ruin, is what I'm getting. Like, this person is gonna be very receptive to you, but they're not gonna start this whole thing. You're gonna be the one who's gonna have to start this whole thing, and like I said, you're gonna have to be the one who first takes the leap, and then once they are sure, they will also do it. Okay, so I think that's about it. I don't feel like I have to pull anything else, and I've been talking for like 1.25 hours, or like 1 hour 30 minutes to be exact. So I hope this helped. I hope it was interesting, and see you next time if you feel like it. Bye. Hello and welcome, pile 2. You picked the water card. So based on this, your situation could have something to do with emotions or water signs. I'm not sure if I can take much more from that. Like take away much more from that. Like, let's just start and see what comes through. Okay. Please give me cards for pile 2. Please give me cards for pile 2. Thank you. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Please give me cards for pile 2. Please give me cards for fuck. Okay, we have the Emperor. And we have the Tower. Which is funny because they are like visually very similar. They're like, if I can pick it up, I can show it. Fucking hell. Come on. Okay. Like, they are very, very visually similar, so it's weird. Like, it even looks like there are like some lightning things coming off over there. Okay, so please give me more cards for pile 2. Please give me, thank you, the Fool, which is again very visually similar, same exact color. And please give me one more card for pile 2. Please give me one more card. Thank you. Death. Okay, right away. If you felt drawn to pile 1, go ahead and watch it. Like right away. Right away. This feels very similar to pile 1. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Okay. So, based on this, what I'm getting is that the Tower being in the middle of the reading, it looks like you've had like a set way of things. Like it looks like you've had like some sort of a routine, the way you liked things to go, the way you liked things to happen, the way you wanted things to happen, and it feels like you were like kind of strict about this whole situation. Like you didn't allow a lot of leeway. Like you always wanted to be the boss. Maybe you have control issues. That's very possible. What I'm seeing then is that all of this like Emperor energy, which could be a positive card, but with the Tower next to it, I'm not going to read it as a positive card because that's not what this is telling me. This is telling me that you care too much about your image. This is telling me that you care too much about being in control. This is telling me that you care too much about being the boss. And that next to the Tower, and then the Fool and the Death card, is telling me that all of this is about to come crumbling down. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen or what has happened. Maybe it already did. I'm not sure. But this is gonna be like destroyed. Like you're gonna get an ass whooping from the universe. Basically, is what I'm seeing with the Tower. It's like this whole persona of this control freak who has to have everything their own way is like gonna be like destroyed. That's gonna be destroyed. And instead, we're gonna have a new beginning here, but the new beginning is going to involve some huge changes. Some huge ass changes. Death card is very, very rarely talking about someone dying. It is often talking about the end of things, but it is more often talking about the change of things. So, what I'm getting here is that, especially the way the cards are laid out, like the Death is like going this way. It's like at the end of the reading here. And then we have the Fool, the Tower, the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles. And it's almost like the Death is just coming to like take all that shit away. So Death is coming for you. Death is coming for you. is what I'm seeing here. They're gonna fucking kick your ass. And by that, I'm not saying that you're gonna die, because this is not about dying. This is about change. This is about some huge ass change going on inside your life. Also, as seen by the Tower card. Like Tower and Death card, that's like a pretty fucking brutal combo. But we have the Fool amidst that. So in the middle of the Tower and the Death card, in between, we have the Fool in the middle. And that tells me that this is talking about a new beginning. This is talking about something positive. Like, it's not going to be easy. It's probably going to be difficult to go through this. But it's something good. It's something good. Okay, please clarify the Three of Pentacles. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles. Please clarify the Three. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Heart. Okay. Okay. Please clarify the Emperor. Please clarify the Emperor. Please clarify the... Thank you. We have the Stork. Okay. Please clarify the Tower. Please clarify the Tower. Thank you. The Letter. Yeah. Yeah. This reminds me a lot of Pile 1. So like I said, if you haven't watched Pile 1, go ahead. Please clarify the Fool. Please clarify the Fool. We also had some of the same cards, by the way. Please clarify the Fool. Please clarify the Fool. Please clarify the Fool. Please clarify. Oh, okay. We have the Hourglass. Okay. And Death. Please clarify Death. Please clarify Death. Please clarify Death. Oh, fuck. Okay, we have it. The Birds or the Owls. Okay. And we have the Woman at the bottom of the deck. I knew it was gonna fucking come out. I knew the Woman's gonna be here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna check out the Birds because I'm not sure how it's owls. It's interpreted in this deck. Worry, excitement, gossip, chattering, nervousness, anxiety. A lot of activity and energy is indicated when seeing owls in your Lenormand reading. This card can also be indicative of chatter happening in your life, and sometimes even gossip. Another meaning of this card can include being distracted by many things. Your consciousness is focused on too many ideas, making it difficult for you to focus. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is more of an anxious energy coming from you. This feels like this feels exactly like how you feel going through a change, or before you go through a change. This is like exactly what that feels like. This feels like there's a lot of like nervousness, anxiety, but also anticipation. It's almost like you feel like something is coming. You feel that something good is going to happen and there's going to be something huge, but you're kind of nervous about it and you're kind of afraid of it because you don't exactly know what it is. And even if you do, it's not something you have experienced too much of in the past. So it's kind of scary because all change is scary. But at the same time, it feels like a giddy feeling, like a happy feeling, like an anticipation. It's like I've had spreads like this or similar to this in the recent past, and I think in one of the piles I said that it feels like when you're like waiting for someone to like arrive to your house. Or like to pick you up, and you're like taking a lot of time to get ready, and you're like anxious, but at the same time you're also like very very happy that it's like happening, and it feels like oh my god, is this like the right clothes that I'm putting on? Is it like the right shoe that I'm putting on? Am I looking okay? Do I look stupid? Do I look like whatever? That's kind of the feeling I'm getting here, and it's like the feeling when the doorbell rings. Like I think that's exactly what I described in one of my other readings. Like when all of that is going on and the doorbell rings, and then your heart like skips a beat, and it's like, oh my god, it's here, they are here, oh my god, they are here, and you are like super happy at the same time, but also like super anxious at the same time. So that's kind of how this energy feels like with the owls here. That's what I'm getting from the owls. This whole thing is probably romantically involved. It's almost like this whole thing is telling me a story, which is not unusual. But this feels like maybe you like I could read this a couple ways, but maybe there was someone who you used to work together with, or who you have worked together with in the past, who you developed feelings for, or maybe this is like could be a workplace thing, but doesn't necessarily have to be. This is more like a collaboration energy, but it could be workplace. This could also be like that you want to work together with a person that you have feelings for, and you somehow want to like collaborate with them on something. The Emperor and the Stork. Again, this feels like a story. This feels like how things change. This feels like how things have changed or how things will change. And I'm not fucking kidding you. The first word of the Stork, I don't know if that focuses, but it fucking says change. Like, I can't. Change, transfer, travel, tour, arrival or departure, return, reunion, birth, honesty. Changes in the home, house move. That also came up in pile 1, by the way. Birth of a child, improvements, change in general. Time to settle down. You won't be single for long, this is a promise. Should you be dissatisfied with your existing relationship, a new partner is awaiting you, or the desired improvement will happen. A positive change in love. What was I talking about? What was I fucking talking about? What I get here is that when you come out of your Emperor energy, because this is the story I'm getting here, that like the Emperor is clarified by the Stork, which I just read the description for. And I'm getting that once you like get this tower moment, this tower moment has something to do with communication. Maybe this person you have feelings for, who you have collaborated with, or you want to collaborate with, or maybe you worked with them in the past or something like that. Maybe the way you met them was in like a work situation. I don't know. This is not like exactly telling me that, but that's the gist of it. Like maybe you haven't talked to this person in a while. Maybe you haven't talked to them in a while. And the tower clarified by the message, I would normally read this as you receiving a message that is going to like completely turn your life upside down. But what I'm getting here is not that. Is not that you're gonna receive a message. What I'm getting here is that you're gonna send it. You're gonna send a message, and that's what's gonna be like the huge tower moment. That's what's gonna be like the huge change. That's what's going to like completely wash away your old personality that was like built on self-defense and maybe even a little bit of narcissism just to defend your own bad self-esteem and make yourself feel better about yourself. So all this shit is going to get washed away by I'm not gonna say by one letter, but by communicating with probably very likely this person who I've been talking about. Like there's gonna be some sort of communication between the two of you, and this feels like it's gonna change your fucking life. Like I'm not gonna lie. But I can't tell which one's gonna be first. I can't tell whether the tower moment is gonna be first. That's gonna destroy your old personality, and that's when you're gonna write to this person, or you're gonna write to this person, and that will cause the tower moment that will completely turn your entire life around. But it's one of those things. But I can't tell based on this which one will come first. So with the Fool and the Hourglass, I feel urgency here. Because with the Hourglass, it usually talks about things like there is no time to waste, like the time is now. And it feels like once you go through this tower moment, once you go through this collapse, and this collapse of your old personality or your old patterns, then you're gonna realize that you wanna do something like fast. You want to do this like really fast. Like, I'm not completely sure what this is, but it's like you're going to feel like time is of the essence and there's like no time to waste because we're not going to get any younger. This feels like we're not going to get any younger. That's what this feels like. Like, it doesn't feel like, oh my God, I have to, I don't know, send in my work before tomorrow, otherwise I'm gonna get kicked out. That's not what it feels like. That's not what it feels like. This feels like we're not gonna get any younger. And by that, this could also mean that you two, you with this person are talking about, like, I don't know, getting like closer together or something like that. Because like I said, this feels like we're not gonna get any younger and maybe we should spend as much time together as we can or something like that. And with the death card and the owls, I already told you that this feels like there is a fucking massive change going on in your life. And I'm also going to say that it involves emotions because water was your card. So it's very likely that this relationship is central to this change, or at least is somehow tied in with it. But like I said, there is this huge ass change that is scary. It's fucking scary. Like, look at this card. Of course it's fucking scary. Like, this is what you see when change is coming. Like, it's death, it's destruction, everything's gonna be over. It's fucking horrifying. But in truth, it's not that at all. It's not that at all. Like I said, I feel with this owl card or owl's card, a lot of anticipation, a lot of giddiness, a lot of like anxiety, but also happiness. So yeah, change is like fucking difficult and fucking scary, but that's the way forward. like the way forward is fucking scary. I know it is. I fucking know it is. Okay. What else can you tell me about pile 2 and this whole thing? We have the 5 of Swords. What else can you tell me about pile 2 and this whole situation of theirs? What else can you tell me about pile 2? What else can you tell me about pile 2 and their situation? Fuck. We have the 4 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, what else can you tell me about pile 2 and this whole thing? Knight of Cups. Yeah. Okay. What else can you tell me about... Fucking hell. This deck is so big, it's difficult to shuffle. What else can you tell me about... This is 6 of Pentacles. What else can you tell me about pile 2 and their current situation and this whole thing? What can you tell me more about pile 2? What more can you tell me about pile 2, please? What more can you tell me about pile 2, please? 10 of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you have, with 10 of Wands coming right on top of the Death card, and yeah. And we also have the Alchemist coming out, and the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so what this is telling me is that maybe you've had a falling out with this person. And again, we have the fucking lightning. We have the fucking lightning over there. Look at that. The same way it was on the Emperor. And of course on the Tower card as well, because the entire point of the Tower card is a lightning striking a tower. Like, fuck. Whoopsies. Okay, so lightning is like important here, but why is it important? What does lightning mean? Maybe this person is maybe when you first saw this person, it was like lightning. It was like a lightning strike. Like when the two of you first met, you were just like completely like it was like love at first sight is what I'm getting with this lightning energy. That's what I'm getting with this. But I'm also getting that there was like some sort of a fight or a falling out with this person. that you like kind of wanted to like not deal with, and you kind of like wanted to like ignore it, or like just not talk to them for as long as they don't like calm down or don't forget the entire thing, and you like wanted to kind of get away with it. But that's not what I'm seeing now. What I'm seeing now is that it seems like you no longer want to sleep on this thing. You no longer want to sleep on this thing. You no longer want to pretend like there's nothing that happened. You want to go and do something about it. You want to like go and do something about it. And the something that you want to do about it, which came on top of the Tower and the Letter, was the Knight of Cups, which is a gesture of love, which is a confession, which is like the equivalent of, hey, you want to come and like have a date sometime. So that's basically what I'm getting. It's like a message of emotions, and it's like asking someone out on a date. It's like something like that. That's what the Knight of Cups is. And we also have the Six of Pentacles. So there may have been something in this relationship that wasn't equal. Like maybe one of you were giving more than the other, and whoever that is, this like needs to be balanced out. This like needs to be balanced out. And we also have the Ten of Wands here, which I could read again in a couple of ways, but what I'm getting with this Ten of Wands is that a couple of things, yeah. Like, first of all, when this Death card is what it came on top of, the Death card, with the owls, that was the significator, or the significator, the clarifier. So it came on top of the Death card here, and what I'm getting with this is that up until the last minute, up until the last second, you're gonna feel like you might feel like this is like too much. You're gonna collapse, like you're gonna fall apart, or you can't handle all this shit, all the shit that's going on. You can't do it. It's too much. And what I'm getting is that the point of breakthrough is gonna be when you fucking realize that you don't have to. Like, you don't have to. You don't have to. Like, it feels like this whole change situation is going to be very burdening on you up until the point where you finally like have the breakthrough, where you finally turn the situation around and realize that you don't need to carry all this shit. You don't need to carry all this shit. You absolutely don't. You're like not obliged. You're like not forced by anyone except yourself. And that is going to be like a huge breakthrough is what I'm getting. And here we have the Alchemist, and the Alchemist is basically means that that you're going to be able to transform all this negativity and all this difficulty and all this shit into something beautiful and into something amazing. And you're going to learn the skill to how to go through adversity and make the best of it. Because that's what the Alchemist does. That's what the Alchemist is. The Alchemist gets thrown the worst shit life could throw at them, and they're gonna make the best out of it. And the Alchemist is the one who transforms themselves. The Alchemist is the one who like makes gold out of coal. So that's what I'm getting. Like, through this whole situation, you're gonna learn how to deal with these things. And I'm seeing like I'm seeing a very positive outcome here. Okay. Anything else about Pal 2, please? Anything else I can say Pal 2? Say to Pal 2? Anything else about Pal 2, please, in this situation? Anything else about Pal 2 in this situation? Anything else about... Fucking hell. Anything else about Pal 2 in this situation? Oh, we have the Page of Wands. Okay. Anything else about Pal 2? The Queen of Wands. Nice. Okay. Anything else about Pal 2 in there? Fuck. Don't fall. Okay, we have it. Queen of Vessels. Definitely watch Pile 1. Definitely watch Pile 1. Definitely watch Pile 1. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Fuck. Yeah, This is also talking about work-life balance, is what I'm getting. The Tower, the Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, yeah. Yeah, this is also talking about, because we have the Seven of Coins, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Coins, and the Ten of Cups. And then we also have the Tower, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the High Priestess. So I think this person is going to teach you how not to overwork yourself. I think this person is going to help you teach you how to be more kind with yourself, how to be more understanding, how to live a healthier life. Because what I'm getting here is that your issue might be, or one of your issues might be, is that you just put too much pressure on yourself. You want to do everything alone. You want to make it through everything alone. And that also came through with the Emperor, because remember what I said, control issues. The Emperor wants to be the boss. The Emperor wants to do it alone. They want to do it on their own. They want to be the leader. They want people to like bow to them and listen to them. And that's also a similar thing as to what I'm getting with the Ten of Wands, that you just, it feels like you might be like hyper independent. Like it might feel like you never really had a good safety net in your life, especially in your childhood. Maybe you never could have like counted on other people, and you like decided to like just do everything on your own, is what I'm getting with this card. And especially with like the Seven of Pentacles again, because like look at the imagery, look at the imagery. It's like the Seven of Pentacles is usually a card about work. It's about sowing the seeds and waiting for the planting the tree and waiting for the fruits to come and such and so and so. But look at this like this like figure down there. It feels like you're like way too fucking harsh with yourself. You're like completely subconsciously like siphoning yourself from every bit of energy and life that you have, and you put it into this whatever you're working on, or whatever your work is. It seems like you're like sucking yourself dry, because you have this expectation of yourself that you must put in like 150% at least at all times, no matter what. And this feels like through this love with this person, because that's what I see here. And especially with having like a family with this person, or like being emotionally close to this person, you're gonna understand that that's not the way to go. Like, you're still gonna work, you're still gonna be able to do everything you want. You're just gonna finally understand that you don't have to make yourself get to the breaking point every single time and with every single thing. You don't have to constantly overextend yourself. You don't have to constantly do everything alone. I feel like this person is going to show you that a relationship is about collaboration, and that's how you reach all this beautiful shit, all the 10 cups, by working together, and by being partners, by not like having one person do everything and then the other one is like not doing anything, or like something of the sort. Because what I'm getting with this spread is that you may be prone to being the type of person who is like the breadwinner, who like does all the like monetary and financial stability things and such, and the other person is left with all the emotional stability. Like they have to provide the emotional labor, they have to provide the emotional I don't know, regulation even for you. So that's what I'm getting, that this might be like the type of trade-off you used to do in the past. Maybe this has been something that has been going on with you. And what I'm getting here is that this person is going to teach you how not to do that. Super simple. Super simple. I mean, the message is super simple. Learning how to do this is not super simple. But it feels like this person, again, with the Queen of Vessels, like it came out in Pile 1 too, This feels like this person has gone through some of this shit already. And by that I mean they have gone through their own transformation already. And they have mastered how to do this. And they can help you, and they can make you understand that you are not fucking alone. You're not alone in this. You're not alone in your entire life. You're not alone in your work. You're not alone in all the responsibilities that you have. You are not alone. You are not alone. It feels like this is what this person is going to be teaching to you. Like this is going to be one of the biggest things that you're going to learn from this person, is that you can count on them and they're going to be there for you. Or at least that's what I'm getting. But yeah, we also have the Tower here. So there's going to be like some sort of like, I'm tempted to say ego death. Yeah, 4 of Vessels. Sorry, 6 of Vessels. Yeah, there's gonna be some huge inner transformation for you through all of this, and that is how you can make this whole thing into reality, is what I'm getting. And again, that's basically the same message I got with pile 1. Okay, anything else for pile 2, please? Yeah, we have the Queen of Coins. Oh, fuck, we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, anything else? Thank you. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Anything else? And we have Justice. Yeah. This person, how do I put this? Like they're 7 of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting a couple different messages here again. Like I'm getting that this person might have financial issues at the moment. But I'm saying at the moment because this seems like this person is like I don't know, also going through their own thing at the moment. Like it feels like their financial situation is like really giving them a lot of anxiety, is what I'm getting. But there's gonna be something that's gonna make that better. So like, I don't know if they're gonna like start a new business or something of the sort, but they're gonna like get successful with something, is what I'm getting. And what I'm also getting is that you're not gonna have to like provide everything for this person, is what I'm getting at this. Like it's gonna be like a fair exchange. So you don't have to be afraid of being used by this person, because this person, even though they are coming through right now as someone who might have money issues, this person does have money. This person does have money. Like maybe not at the moment, but it feels like they do and they don't at the same time. Like it's really weird, because this person feels like they are wealthy, but at the same time they don't have the money that they want to have, and so they're gonna like do some sort of new endeavor or some kind of a new business or something to like help themselves out financially. And the point is that you don't have to like take full and complete responsibility for this person financially. Like this is like going to be a fair thing between the two of you. Like you don't have to like basically take care of this person, is what I'm getting with this. Okay, what else can you tell me about pile 2? What else can you... Thank you. That's Knight of Swords. Yeah, we also had that in pile 1. Okay, what else? What else can you tell me? King of Wands and Strength. Okay, with King of Wands and Strength together, you might be a Leo. A Sun, Moon, Rising, Stellium chart ruler. Because King of Wands is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And Strength is specifically Leo. So you could be a Leo. What I'm getting with this, and we also had the Queen of Wands, if you remember. So we have like counterparts. We have like counterparts here. We also had the Queen of Wands. And with that, I forgot to say that, yeah, that could also mean that this person is a fire sign. This woman or female is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Stellium chart ruler. But what I'm getting here is that there has been a lot of holding back on your part, maybe. Like, maybe you've held yourself back from this person a lot. Maybe you kind of haven't been as close to them as you wanted to, or there's like something about that here. But what I'm getting with this is that you're gonna like go into your passionate side, and you're not gonna waste time. Like, I'm not sure exactly what's gonna trigger this whole thing, but this is like a very swift and very direct communication, Knight of Swords, and it's the fastest knight in the entire deck. So, like I said, remember the letter that we had at the beginning of the reading. What I'm getting is that whatever will make you talk to this person, it will happen quickly. It will happen swiftly. It will be something that you just know that you want to do. And like I said, there's also the feeling of like there's no time to waste, or like we're not getting any younger, or something like that. So once whatever this thing is triggers you to talk to this person, it feels like it feels urgent. It feels urgent. Like you want to talk to them ASAP. You want to talk to them fast. You want to talk to them as soon as possible. And oh my god, I fucking split the deck and we had the 8 of Wands with the female here. So yeah, you want to talk to this fucking woman person. And we also have the Ace of Swords under that. And yeah, by the way, I'm just like splitting the deck like this, like randomly every once in a while. And then that's how I get these cards. So I'm like not like picking them out or anything. Like fuck that shit. Okay, so yeah, this is very obviously talking about you wanting to talk to this person ASAP. And there's like a lot of passion here, and you're like, what I'm getting here is that you're trying to hold yourself back from this whole thing, but at the same time you really 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 fucking strongly want to talk to this person. And you're like, it almost like it's taking all your energy to like hold yourself back. Why are you holding back? Why is pile 2 holding back? Thank you. King of Vessels. You think you're not a match for this person. You think you're not a match for this person. You think you need to work more on yourself. Yeah. You think you need to work more on yourself and be more balanced in your own energy. And that's when you can fucking talk to this person. I don't want to be like mean or anything, but go and watch pile 1 again. Because I'm getting the same fucking cards as I did there, and the same message. You're not going to be a counterpart if you don't accept help from this person. Like don't wait for you becoming a counterpart, because you're not gonna without them, is what I'm getting. Like the key to this is, the key to becoming the counterpart to this person is to take accountability, is to take responsibility for what happened here between the both of you, whatever it was. I don't even know what cards I pulled that would indicate anything between the two of you in the past. Yeah, like there was this 5 of Swords and this 4 of Swords in the reverse. Like you kind of didn't really care about talking to this person, or like you kind of like had a falling out with this person. What I'm getting here is that if you want to become a counterpart to this person, the way to become a counterpart to this person is by taking accountability and taking responsibility and being honest with yourself and your shortcomings, being honest about your shortcomings, and seeing yourself the way you are. But all of these things I already said in pile 1, and I'm getting the exact same message with the exact same cards. So pile 1, because this person doesn't expect you to like I said in like 5 minutes ago, this person doesn't expect you to like give them money, or this person doesn't expect you to like I don't know, be the breadwinner or anything, or like shit like that. This person expects accountability from you. This person expects transparency from you. This person expects the same fucking things they are giving out. They expect the same thing that they give, which is responsibility, accountability, emotional regulation, transparency, honesty, and being assertive and being like healthy. And the way you are going to become a counterpart to this person is by doing that to them, like by doing by taking responsibility, by taking accountability, by telling them the truth of whatever this thing is that you were like holding back, or whatever it was that stopped you in the past. Being honest about that, being completely honest about it, even if it makes you look bad, because this person is not gonna give a fuck about you looking bad. This person is gonna give a fuck about whether you're honest or not, or whether you can take accountability and responsibility. And that's how you are going to become a counterpart to this person, through this, because it feels like in pile 1, it felt like the person is going to like help the viewer go through this huge change, this huge everything. And that's what I got like 5 minutes ago when I talked about the 7 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Like, remember, that's what I told you about. This person is going to help you change your relationship with work and your relationship with yourself, because it feels like you are pushing yourself way too hard 24/7, and you're not very nice to yourself, and you're not very understanding to yourself, and it feels like that's what this person is going to help you achieve. So I feel like if you want to become a counterpart to this person, then you have to like a little bit follow their lead or something like that. I know it sounds that sounds like weird, especially since you have the Emperor card that came out, and the Emperor is not someone who's following someone else's lead. But as we talked about, that's also something that it has to collapse, because it is a false sense of self that you have. And maybe through this whole situation, the way you become a counterpart to this person is by humbling yourself enough to, first of all, take accountability and be honest, but second of all, follow their lead, because this person, like I said, seems to be someone who already knows how to go through this shit. They know how to change. They know how to do these things. They have experience. And maybe you have to like follow them somewhat, or like a bit or something like that. That's what I'm getting. Okay, what else can you tell me about pile 2, please? What else can you tell me about pile 2 and their situation? We have the King of Coins. Are you fucking kidding me? Another counterpart. We have like 3 different counterparts. Like, you and this person, you are made for each other, is what I'm getting based on this. You are fucking made for each other. Okay, what else about 9 of Wands? Okay, what else about pile 2, please? Page of Coins. Okay, what else about Wheel of Fortune? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this seems like you, this seems like what I've been talking about. Like, you may be hyper independent. You may be like very focused on your finances. Finances and work may be the area of your life where you can feel the most independent, and where you can feel the most competent, and that is why you're focusing on that so much, because that makes you feel like you don't have to rely on anyone, and you can be like completely independent from anyone. But this is a self-defense mechanism. Like, you are like in self-defense mode, and you're like trying to minimize the damage you might take from, like, I don't know, a relationship or something like that. Like, you're trying to remain independent because you're afraid to get hurt. And again, I'm not trying to say this to make you feel bad about yourself. I like completely understand. With this Page of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune, I'm not sure about the Page of Coins. I'm going to pull another card for that. What's this Page of Coins here? Pages usually... Oh, King of Cups. Okay. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Nice. Okay. So, yeah. By going... how how do I put this? By rising above this behavior and opening up your emotions and inviting this person into your life. You don't have to give them like some huge something, just something tangible. What this is talking about is not that you have to like take care of this person financially. What this is talking about is giving them something tangible, like something that has something that is grounded, something that has a future, something that is built on solid foundations. That is what the coins are. Earth energy that is very stable. By doing that, by giving them something that is tangible, something that is real, and your emotions, that is how you're going to turn the wheel in your favor. That is how things are going to change. That is how things are going to change. And that's how you come out of your self-defense mode. That's what I'm getting here. That's how you come out of your self-defense mode. You have to recognize what's happening, but you also have to actively go against your own instincts, because your own instincts are lying to you, because your own instincts were created in a time where they had to keep you alive in some sort of a horrible situation that you were in, probably as a child. And you learned certain behaviors and certain mechanisms because of how probably your parents treated you, but you don't need those things anymore. Like, you don't need to behave that way anymore, because you're no longer a little child. You're no longer emotionally and financially and dependent every single way on your parents. So you can have you don't have to do this hyper independence thing anymore, because you're not in danger. You're not in danger. You don't have to be hyper independent. This person looks very safe. This person looks safe. Okay, I'm going to think about whether or not to pull a couple more cards. Okay, any last words for pile 2? Two of Swords. Any last words for pile 2? The Fooless. Any last words for pile 2? Thank you. What's that? 5 of Vessels and Queen of Swords. Okay, I'm going to have to read the 5 of Vessels because I don't remember what it is. Let's see. 5 of Vessels. 3, 4, 5. There we go. It says separation, changing your patterns, rediscovery. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Changing your patterns. A greater change needs to happen. Your ego and structures control you. What was I fucking talking about? While this happens, your essence will not be completed. You will need to restructure yourself, changing your usual patterns, routines, cultural and social impositions. Otherwise, you are clinging to old values and are unable to move forward. What was I fucking talking about? This needed separation forces you to let go of the self-inflicted restraints of your true nature so you can shine again. How often do we see cultural conditioning opposed to your progress? We tend to antagonize it, but there is no one blocking your way, no one but yourself. There lies a tendency of self-imposed limitations. Deep down, we acknowledge the fear of knowing ourselves and what we are capable of. But that is the price of our hidden individuality, of what there is to discover in our inner selves. Such is a process that allows you to truly connect to your essence. The golden head, as your most precious element, conserves great powers, mental and spiritual. I'm just showing the card. Meanwhile, this is like the symbology they are talking about. Like, he's holding a golden head with like a disemboweled, or like a cut up body. Okay. The symbolic act of cutting it off serves as a purification of the ego, which is easily inflatable. A prideful and obstinate ego lives in spiritual blindness, so you have to teach it humility as well as honesty. Again, what the fuck was I saying? As the swordsman hides the golden head, you too should preserve yourself from doubtful people who could take you away from your path. If we assume that the executioner is a projection of the dismembered king, we can state that this sacrifice must be done by ourselves. If you want the most successful outcome, you cannot let external forces do it for you. The sword associated with the mind is an instrument of purification, hewing down selfishness and materialistic seduction. It demands a rational transformation that takes a lot of willpower. This execution, cruel but always crucial, forwards us to spiritual harmony. Yes, that's exactly what I was fucking talking about. That's exactly what I was fucking talking about. This is like a huge ass change that needs to happen. This is like a huge ass change that needs to happen within you. Within you. And what I'm getting here is that if you make the decision, if you make the correct decision here, this person is going to be on board. Like, this person is going to be on board with you. Like, even through the shit. Even through the shit. Even through the difficulty of rebuilding yourself, even through the difficulty of finding yourself, even through the difficulty of completely creating a new person out of the ashes. Like, this is like a phoenix type of an energy, and the death is basically that, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. But first comes the burning, and that's the hard part. This person's going to be there. This person is going to be on board. This person is going to be there if you need them. That's what I'm getting. Like, you don't have to be afraid to show the vulnerable, the ugly, the horrible, the shameful parts of yourself. And all of those are not actually horrible and ugly and shameful. It's just that they make you feel ashamed of yourself. You don't have to be afraid to show these parts of yourself to this person, and especially yourself, but not even to this person. Like, this person is going to understand. This person is going to see you for what you are, and this person is going to see you for your willpower and not the mistakes that you've made throughout life. Okay, so basically that's what I'm getting. This is not going to be easy, I'm not going to lie, but the rewards are pretty fucking good. The rewards are pretty fucking good. And remember that the best investment that you can ever make is an investment in yourself. So I think I'm basically done with this reading. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope I could help, and I hope to see you later if you feel like it. Bye. Hello and welcome, pile 3. You picked the Saturn card. So based on this, your situation could have something to do with responsibilities. It could have something to do with like a coming of age. It could have something to do with difficulties that will pay off later. That's basically Saturnian energy. Okay, let's see. Please tell me about pile 3. Please tell me about 3 of Swords. Ooh. Okay, please tell me about pile 3. 9 of Wands. Okay, please tell me about pile 3. Please let me know about what's going on with pile 3. Pile 3. Please. Ace of Swords. Please let me know what's going on with pile 3. Oh, fuck. We have 2. We have the 4 of Swords and the Hangman. Okay. So. And we have the Ace of Coins at the bottom of the reading. Okay. So with this. The obvious part is that you've had some sort of a heartbreak. And because of that, you are in like this self-defense mode where you're like protecting your heart and not allowing other people to get close. It's like you've been through a lot of pain and you don't want to feel that pain again. And you'd rather just not really connect to other people than to experience this heartbreak once more. But it seems like that what I'm getting here is that I'm gonna keep on pulling cards, so if I'm not correct, we're gonna know. But what I'm getting with the Ace of Swords at the center of the reading, and then the 4 of Swords and the Hangman, what I'm getting here is that it feels like the truth is that maybe you've already healed most of this pain. Maybe the truth is that you're already like over this, or like you're much more so over it than you think you are, but you are just kind of stuck in limbo, and it's now just your fear holding you back. That's what I'm getting with this, is that the truth is that you've healed, you've had enough time to process this whole thing, and now the only thing that's holding you back is just your fear, because you're like used to not letting people get close to you, and it just became a routine. That's what I'm getting so far. But let's keep on going and see what happens. Please clarify the Three of Swords. 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 Please. I had the heart. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Okay. Nine of Wands. Please clarify the 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 Nine of Wands. It's so fucking hot in here. There's like no air conditioning of this specific room that I am in right now. We have the snail. Yeah, this has been a slow process. Ace of Swords. Please clarify the Ace of Swords. Please clarify the Ace of Swords. The balloon. Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly. Please clarify the Four of Swords. 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 We have the House. Okay, and please clarify the Hanged Man. 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 Please, thank you. The Ship. Yeah, I need to move forward. The Moon. Subconscious, yeah. Okay, so based on this, I'm gonna say that what I said is correct. What I got the first time around seems to be correct here. So if it doesn't resonate, then maybe check out one of the other readings. But this seems to be like maybe even through this, what I get here is that maybe after this breakup or this heartbreak or whatever this exactly was, this feels like maybe you like didn't even leave the house for like an extended period of time, because with the Four of Swords in the house, I'm getting that you were like maybe depressed, or maybe you still are depressed, and you're like not leaving the house a lot, and you're like spending a lot of your time inside, and exactly with the Hangman, what I'm saying is that it feels like you're trying to like gain some kind of a new perspective on this whole thing, and trying to realize something, and you're like trying to thinking yourself into getting better, but it's not gonna happen. You have to fucking act to get better. You have to get moving. You have to fucking get moving again. That's what this is telling me. And again, I've been here before, and no, you can't think yourself into becoming less depressed. You can think yourself into becoming more depressed, however. So you have to like get going. You have to like do shit. You have to not stop. So don't stop. You shouldn't stop. Don't allow yourself to stop, basically. So yeah, what I'm getting here is that it was a love situation that broke your heart, and you've been in this self-defense mode because of this for ages, probably for like a really, really fucking long time, because the snail is obviously talking about something that's ridiculously slow. So you've been extremely slow with coming out of this situation, and the truth is that it seems like everything is at your fingertips. Like, you could be successful, you could make a lot of money, you could have the dream life you want. The truth is that you're the only one who's holding yourself back, and the only thing that's holding yourself back is that you're too afraid to put down this wall. You're too afraid to put down this wall of the self-defense and like go out and allow yourself to feel again, because depression is very often us numbing our own feelings and our own needs, because the things we feel are so painful that we just turn off feeling in general, and that's why there is an apathy connected to depression. That is very often what happens. And it is also like our own needs, if they are unfulfilled for so long, then we also feel like we have to like turn off our needs as well, and that is also a part of depression. So that's what I feel like here. That's what I feel like is happening here. And that you're like stuck in this depressed energy, and you think you can like think yourself out of it, or if you realize certain things then it's gonna be better, or if you like think about it long enough what made you get here, or like if you think about what happened long enough then it's gonna be better. No, it's not gonna be better, and I'm speaking from experience. Unfortunately, I know exactly how this is. I mean, I know exactly how it feels like to be in this situation, because I've been there. And no, you have to get yourself moving. You have to get yourself moving. You have to deliberately put more pressure on yourself. Not too much, because we don't want you to collapse. We don't want you to feel bad. We don't want you to have like too much on your plate, because depression in itself sucks ass and is extremely difficult, and I'm aware of that. But you have to put like little things, little by little. Just put little things on yourself, like little responsibilities. Like, okay, maybe I don't know about the extent of your depression, but this is telling me that you may have not left your house in more extended amount of time. So maybe you had issues with like, I don't know, showering. That's common with depression. Maybe you just have to like tell yourself, okay, it's okay, like let's try to like take responsibility for like showering at least like, I don't know, every 2 days. We don't even have to do it every day, like every 2 days or every 3 days or something like that. Let's just start small. And then you can gradually go up to like, okay, then let's take a walk every day. Okay, let's be social like every couple days, or let's go somewhere every couple weekends or something like that. Whatever is applicable to your situation. Like I said, what I feel here is the depression. I don't know what exact symptoms you're having, because that's not showing me. The spread is not showing me what exact symptoms you're having. What the spread is showing me is that you have to get moving, and that the truth is that you have a lot of potential, and you have a lot of things open to you, and you can achieve a lot of things, and you're just holding yourself back because of the pain you've experienced, because of being afraid to be hurt again, because of turning off your own feelings and your own needs. And that's how you basically give yourself depression. That's what happens when someone is depressed. Not all the time, but that is like a pretty good like blueprint for depression. Okay, let's see what else. What else can you tell me about pile 3, please? Oh, fuck. 8 of Vessels. I think it came out in the reverse, though. Okay, what else? Queen of Cups. What else? Oh, 3 of Cups. Okay, what else about pile 3, please? What else can you tell me about pile 3, please? What else can you tell me about pile 3, please? What else can you tell me about pile 3, please? Okay, we have 8 of Wands. Yeah, I think you need to like go out more. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You need to go out more, communicate more with people. Yeah. And 8 of Pentacles. And we also have the 3 of Pentacles. And we have Death. Okay, yeah, you need a huge ass turnaround. And the easiest way you can do that, I think that I'm gonna check out the 8 of Vessels in the reverse position. But what I'm getting is that you might be too much in your emotions. You might be too much in your emotions. You might be a female, by the way. It doesn't necessarily have to be. But Queen of Cups is a feminine energy, so I would lean more towards you being female. And again, remember that you don't have to be born female. You don't have to be assigned female at birth to be a woman. Just putting it out there. So, if you identify as a woman, this is for you. If you don't, you might just be more in your feminine energies. But let's see what the 8 of Vessels tells us. Reversed meaning and interpretation. Control impulses moving forward. The 8 of Vessels in reverse helps us realize that the strong impulses we feel are not natural. We are able to redirect these impulses into a more creative way, though. Such requires a period of adaptation. A concrete example is the metamorphosis of the caterpillar. The caterpillar, quote-unquote, dies so it can be reborn as a butterfly. You are already doing this part by embracing your chimeric form, see 9 of Vessels. Just do not let anger and frustration affect your growth. Okay, so basically, if you are in therapy, if you are working on yourself, you're doing good. You're doing good is what this is telling me. You're doing good, but you might be too much in your emotions. You might need something to like counterbalance your emotions. And maybe this could be work. This could be a hobby. This could be like something that you like do with your hands. Like maybe if you're like a kinetic type of person or like a kinesthetic learner, or how do you say that? Not kinetic, whatever. So if you like prefer to use your hands, like maybe you like drawing, or you like I don't know, whatever it may be, go back to the hobbies that you used to love, or go and put your effort into the work that you do if you like the work that you're doing. Because this seems like this could pull you more out of your emotions, to focus more on your finances, and to build a sense of competence, a feeling of competence for yourself. Because if you work and you make money, then it gives you a feeling of competence, and it's gonna take you away from feeling like you're like this emotional mush, this mess that has just a lot of painful feelings and not much else. Because that's what I get with this, and it's also telling me that you need to get out more. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to be an asshole, I don't want to be mean, but 3 of Cups is basically like partying with other people, and 8 of Wands is communicating. You need to communicate more with other people, and you need to go out more. You need to get out more, you need to have more fun, and you need to talk more to other people. This feels like giving a fucking greeting to myself. I'm not gonna lie. Because basically this, I didn't pick a pile. I don't always do. Sometimes I do, but I don't always do. But this pile feels like it was like meant for me, or like me in the past, because I no longer struggle with this whole thing that heavily, but I still struggle with it. Just putting it out there. And with Death here, yeah, the change is necessary, and we have the 6 of Wands, so it's gonna be successful. Like this is encouraging you. This is encouraging you. This is telling you that you're going in the right direction. You might need to like fine-tune your focus a little bit, and you might need to put more effort into certain things. You might need to get out of your head and stop thinking and stop focusing inside yourself and start focusing outside of yourself. Maybe mindfulness is a good thing that you could try. That is something that has also helped me It sometimes helps, it sometimes doesn't, but a lot of people say that mindfulness is like a lifesaver skill, so I recommend that too. But really what I'm getting here is that you're like stuck in your own head. You're like stuck in your own head when you have extreme amounts of potential. You have a lot of potential. You have a lot of potential, and as soon as you start going, you start talking to more people, start getting out more, start getting out of your feelings, start focusing more on your work, you're gonna get the transformation that you need, and you're gonna be victorious. Like shit's gonna fall into your lap, basically. And I say it like fall into your lap because it's not true. It's not gonna fall into your lap because you have worked for it, but it feels like the work you are doing is it's almost like you're blind to the work you're doing. It's almost like you feel like you're not doing enough, and you're blind to how much you're doing in truth. And that's why I think I felt the need to say that something falls into your lap. Maybe you have an issue with recognizing your own achievements. Maybe when you achieve something, you feel like, oh, it was just luck, or oh, it was just like the constellations just aligned in such a way that it like kind of happened, and it wasn't because I'm good, and it wasn't because I did it, but it was just luck. Like that might be something you're struggling with. You might have a difficulty. Jesus, sorry. You might have difficulty taking responsibility for success. You might have an issue with feeling like you have succeeded and it's your thing and you were the one who did it and not anyone else and not an outside force. So again, that sounds like I'm giving a reading to myself. Okay, what else about Pal 3? What else about Pal 3? What else about Pal 3? Something almost came out, but it didn't. What else about Pal 3? What else about Pal 3, please? Oh, fuck. We have Temperance here. Okay. What else about Pal 3, please? The Wheel of Fortune. What else about Pal 3? We have the Ten of Swords. What else about Pal 3, please? What else about Pal 3, please? What else about that? Oh, we have the King of Swords. Okay, what else about Pal 3? What else about Pal 3? Eight of Wands again, and it came right on top of the other fucking Eight of Wands. I can't fucking do this. And Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So the signs we have here are like originally, if you are the Queen of Cups, then it is that you could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Stellium chart ruler. So water signs. But we also have a King of Swords here, which could be air signs, and the male air sign at that, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we also have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is fire signs. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and that's a female energy again. So what I'm getting here is that it's almost like you need to talk to someone who hurt you. But I'm like not completely sure about that. Or like maybe someone who hurt you in the past is gonna come talk to you. Like maybe that's more like it. That's more like it. Okay, so with the Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Swords, I feel like you have successfully, you are successfully turning the wheel in your own favor by getting, how do I put it? By tempering yourself, and by that I mean that becoming more and more harmonious, learning how to react to certain situations, learning how to recognize certain situations, learning how to recognize certain emotions within yourself or certain patterns within yourself that are not healthy, and you're like kind of like slowly, piece by piece, perfecting yourself is what I'm getting. And through that, you are turning the wheel of fortune in your favor, which means that good things are coming. The more work you put into yourself, the more good things are gonna come. And that's exactly what Saturn's energy is. Saturn is a very difficult planet because a lot of people don't like to do the work. Saturn is the kind of planet that is going to force you to do the work. Or if you have done the work already without them forcing you, then they're going to reward you greatly. And that's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting here. Like you may be Saturnian, like you might have like a prominent Saturn in your chart. That might mean that your sun might be conjunct your Saturn. Or your sun might be like opposite Saturn, or might be like squared by Saturn. My sun is squared by Saturn, for example. And Saturn makes the first 30 years of your life hell. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be very, very, very shitty. Like Saturn is the late bloomers planet. Saturn is like your first Saturn return comes around I think between the ages of 27 and 33, depending on when you were exactly born. I'm going through my Saturn return right now, by the way. And it's something like if you've done the work, then it's gonna reward you. But if you haven't, then you're gonna be forced to do the work. And if you slacked off anywhere, then you're gonna be forced to do that. So Saturn is like a very difficult planet in that way, but it is also the planet of, like I said, coming of age. It is also the planet of finally becoming an adult when it comes to your first Saturn return, for example. And it's also about taking responsibility for ourselves. So that's exactly what I see here. That's exactly what I see here, that with Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune, you have taken the responsibility on yourself to fix yourself, and that is what's gonna make good things happen in your life. And we see the Ten of Swords here. We see that you have suffered a lot. We see that you have went through the worst hell possible. Like you have hit rock bottom. You have hit rock bottom in your life, sometime in your life. Maybe it's right now, maybe it was in the past. This feels more like it's in the past, honestly. But with this King of Swords and this Eight of Wands, I'm not sure. Maybe there was like a King of Swords type person who really hurt you in the past. This, like I said, could be a male air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Stellium, chart ruler. But it could also be a male energy who is like very unemotional, who is like very emotionless, very cold, very calculated, might be even very manipulative, that likes to like keep the distance between the two of you. I'm gonna clarify this King of Swords more, because what the fuck is this King of Swords? What's this King of Swords for pile 3? Can you clarify the King of Swords for pile 3, please? Can you clarify the King of Swords for pile 3, please? We have Fortitude. That's not telling me a lot. And the Moon. The Moon, the Magician, Rebirth. Okay, Fortitude is like can't think of the word. It's like a second card for strength, but it means but it has a little bit of different meaning. Like you can look at that lion being on fire. Like this could literally be someone who has Leo placements. That is the most literal way for me to read this, but I'm also going to read the card description for Fortitude. There we go. Fortitude. Yeah, it's the upright meaning. Inner strength, control, courage. Fortitude is a card for inner strength. It represents the mastering of our wild emotions in order to bring calmness to our lives. It is a favorable card that symbolizes overcoming challenges, usually related to inner challenges such as fears and anxieties. You will finally have a sense of balance in your life. What was I fucking talking about? Fortitude teaches us to be patient and compassionate to ourselves and others. That way you will find peace and you will calm down the turbulence inside your heart or mind. As soon as you moderate your wild impulses, you will be able to see the beauty of the world. The obstacles will look smaller than before and the puzzles easier to resolve. I'm not gonna lie again. This spread feels like you, the viewer, might have borderline personality disorder. And again, I'm not saying this to be an asshole. It just feels like it has a bit of a vibe of a BPD, like of emotions that are like overly strong and they are not under control and they just completely like burst out sometimes. And the more and more you're trying to like repress them, the more volatile they become when they come out. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So I think what this is trying to tell you is that this is not a person. This King of Swords is not a person. What this spread is trying to tell you is for you to be a bit more in your masculine energy. I think this is telling you to be a bit more on the masculine energy, because you have to balance out this Queen of Cups, this like feeling centered female or feminine energy to a cerebral or with a cerebral masculine energy. You like need to balance out the two is what I'm getting. So with King of Swords could mean a couple of things. Like I said, it's someone who is very cerebral. It's about like thinking a lot. It's about even, it could be education, maybe something like that, but it feels like it is also someone who has very good and clear boundaries. This is someone who is a clear communicator. This is someone who is assertive. This is someone who doesn't take fucking bullshit. And it feels like you need to be more in that energy to like balance yourself out. Seems like that is what it's telling me. And with this Eight of Wands, or right on top of the other Eight of Wands, because there are two Eight of Wands cards in this deck, because this was the original that went down, and then this came out right on top of it. So with this, I feel like you have like, look at that like face, look at that sadness. What I'm getting with this is that maybe you feel like you maybe you feel like you annoy other people when you talk to them, or maybe you feel like you don't want to talk to other people because they don't like you anyway, or maybe you're just supposed to be a loner anyway, or like nobody cares about you and that's why you don't talk to other people. Like that's kind of the energy that I'm getting, that you're like in this self-imposed prison about how other people see you or how other people feel about you or think about you, when in truth that's not true. You just need to communicate more with people. You just need more communication with others around you. That is what this is telling me. It's not because you're not good enough. It's not because you're annoying. You're none of those things. However, you believing some kind of a negative social thing about yourself is going to strengthen the schema that's making you not communicate. So you have to tell that thought to go fuck itself. You have to tell that thought that, yeah, you say other people don't like me. You say other people don't care about me. Yeah, well, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm going to show you. And that's when you like hit someone up and go out and do something. So yeah, this is what I'm getting. You need to go out more. You need to communicate more to people or with people around you, and you need to be more in a cerebral masculine energy that is communicative and intelligent, and less in your emotions. Okay, anything else for... Yeah, we have the Queen of Vessels. Okay, anything else for pile 3, please? Anything else for pile 3, please? Anything else for pile 3, please? Like I said, this feels like I'm giving a reading to my old self. I'll be honest. Like I still have some of these issues going on, but not as badly as they are here. So this feels like I'm giving a reading to my past self, I'm not gonna lie. 2 of Wands, okay. Queen of Vessels, 2 of Wands. I think I'm getting it, but I think I already got it when it was only the Queen of Vessels. But let's see if we get more cards. The universe, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, 9 of Wands again. Okay. So what we have here is that this is just a reassurance from the universe. Literally. Fucking literally. Literally. Where you are right now is not where you're going to be in the future. And if you do the work, you're going to be at a much better place. You're going to be at a place where you will be someone who understands how they work. You're going to be someone who understands how the human psyche works in general and how they work, their own psyche. You will be someone who will know how to transform bad things into good things. You're going to be someone who's going to master this skill of self-reflection, this skill of self-transformation, the skill of becoming something greater through the horrid experiences that you went through. This is what this card means. This is what this card means, because the Queen of Vessels is someone who is familiar with inner work. The Queen of Vessels is someone who is very familiar with inner work, someone who exactly knows what to do and how to do it because they've already went through it. And that is what this is telling me and telling you, because the Two of Wands is the future. Very often it talks about the future. So what this is telling me is that this is who you're going to become in the future. And the universe card is just here to like let you know that you're going on the right path, and don't fucking give up. Don't fucking give up. Keep going. You're doing great, and you're gonna get there. You're gonna fucking get there. You're gonna fucking get the understanding. You're gonna fucking get the eureka moments. You're gonna get the power over yourself. You're gonna get the understanding over yourself. And like this card also said, the Eight of Vessels in the reverse, this is a good direction. You have good control over yourself. You are in a good direction. You are doing things that are good. You are doing things well. So this is just basically seems to be a confirmation that that you're going the right way. Like, even if you feel like you're like depressed and you have a lot of issues and you have a lot of difficulties, and even if you feel like you're never gonna get there or you're not gonna make it, you will make it. You will make it. And things are gonna get better in the future. Things are gonna get much better. You're not even gonna be able to imagine. Like when you look back, when you're gonna be looking back like 3 or 4 or 5 years from now, you're barely gonna be able to comprehend what you used to be like. Like, you're gonna be so fucking different. You're gonna be so fucking different, so much more powerful. But it's not even about you not being powerful enough right now. It's just about having so much more understanding about what's going on inside of you. So that's what I'm getting here. And trust the universe. Things happen for a reason. Things happen for a reason. And I know that it might be really difficult for you right now, but persevere. You have to persevere. And like I said, the easiest ways to get yourself into a better state of mind or a better like mental space is to focus on work or some kind of a hobby, and go out and fucking, I don't know, go have fun with other people, and go fucking talk to other people, communicate with other people, and go out. If someone, you know, says that, hey, there's gonna be a party at so and so's, do you want to come? You're gonna say yes. You're gonna say yes, I want to come. Yes, I'm gonna be there. You're not gonna say, oh no, I'm not feeling too well, or oh no, I don't know, my hamster is sick, or oh no, I'm just feeling so low and so horribly bad that I just don't want to have a party. No, No, you're gonna say you're gonna go to that fucking party, okay? If there's a party, go to the fucking party. Go to the party. Go to the party. That's your homework. That's your homework. And communicating to other people. That's your other homework. And your other homework, the third other homework, is to pick up the hobbies that you love. Pick up the hobbies that you used to love, or find something in your work. If the work you do is something that you really like doing, like let yourself enjoy it. Let yourself enjoy it. Let yourself enjoy it. And get more out of the house. I mean, get out more of the house. Get out more. Get out of the house more. Okay, so like I said, this feels like I've been giving a reading to my past self. So if this resonated, and if you're here and this part of your journey, I know exactly how it feels like, and I wish you the best. And you're gonna get through this. You're gonna fucking get through this, and you're gonna get out on the other side, and things are gonna be way better than you ever would have imagined. I can promise you. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. So, anyway, I hope I could help. I hope you liked this reading, and I hope to see you in the next one if you feel like coming back. This was a bit of a short reading, but I feel like this was very, very straightforward. This was very straightforward. And because I've been in a similar situation in the past, it feels like it was very easy for me to give you advice. So that's why it was so short. I don't feel the need to pull anything more after I pulled the fucking universe card. That's telling me that the universe is on your side and that everything will work out. Okay, so again, I hope you liked it. I hope it helped, and I hope to see you in the next one if you feel like it. Bye.